Hey guys, how are you, guys and gals? Happy Friday. I hope that your week has gone beautifully. I hope that you have accomplished some things this week. I just wanted to quickly come on and share some words with you today, as I always do. And for starters, I just want to say this: mindset, 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 mindset. Keep your thoughts positive about yourself, about your family, about those things that you're envisioning and those things that you are craving and those things that you are working hard towards. Stay positive. Even when you can't see the finish line yet, stay positive, knowing that the finish line is coming. Do not allow anybody, including yourself, to take away that light, that glow, that happiness feeling that you have inside towards something that you're working towards, okay? Don't hang around the naysayers. Don't hang around the dream killers. Don't hang around or give an ear to those people who only have negativity to spread. You don't need that type of nonsense, right? You don't need that type of drama. So mind who you keep in your circle and mind who you tell your plans to. Everybody doesn't need to know the plan. Sometimes working in silence and just letting people see the results is so much better, and it saves you so much drama. Okay, now to the message. I had a one-on-one talk yesterday with one of my mentors, and she helped me get myself kind of mentally back on the straight and narrow with respects to the business that me and my family are trying to plan. Now, sometimes people want to go into business with you, or you want to do a joint venture with your spouse, your sister, your brother, your best friend, whoever. And sometimes we do things by ourselves. And sometimes we think doing things with other people we're excited for because we feel like, yes, this is going to be great. We're going to share the load. We're going to do things together. Financially, it's going to be great. Mentally, it's going to be great. It's a sisterhood, or it's a brotherhood, or it's me and my spouse. And everything doesn't always work out that way. So make sure that you're being honest about the people who want to work with you and that who you want to work, as in who you're taking in as a partner, not people who will know their defined roles. Like if you're doing PR or street promotions or something like that, and you have people to do those types of things, they're not part of your management team, right? Their name isn't going to be on the dotted line. So as far as those people who are going to be on the dotted line, make sure that you all sit down and have a conversation, and be brutally honest. Everybody needs to be brutally honest. There's a lot of people who say, yeah, girl, I'm down. I want to work this with you. But when you start talking about money, you can't never pick them up on the phone, right? Or when you start talking about, okay, so I need you to go online and look for X, Y, and Z, suddenly they can't get things done. When you ask them for ideas, they don't have any ideas. So make sure that the people that you are bringing in or who you're joining with are excited about the business as much as you are. Because if they are not as excited about it as you are, they're not going to put as much effort into it as you are. So it's all good and well to have partners, but some people might not need to be a partner. They might need to be an employee. So they have a defined role. And yes, that means more things fall on you, but you don't have the added drama of, we need $300 for this, and everybody's talking about they broke now. If you're going to be doing all of that stuff yourself, then you might as well be the CEO and figure out how to run it yourself, and then just have helpers, and here's $25. I need you to help me do this, or, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So be honest about people's roles and seriously sit down and have that conversation about, are you serious about this? This is what this is going to entail. We're going to have to put in money. We may not get any money back for the first year or so, because let's be honest, if you're being honest with yourself, most businesses are in the red the first year. because the first year you're re-upping. McDonald's, Burger King, Walmart, all of those types of places, they're re-upping. They're building their inventory the first year. They get a loan or whatever, or they got a rich uncle or something, and they start and they get that first wave. And then after that, you're taking your profits and you're buying more. You're taking your profits and you're buying more. So you're buying from your, you buy something for $2, you sell it for $8, so you got the $2 to buy one already, but then you also got to buy maybe two more, so that you can build your inventory. There's a whole lot of different ways to be a business these days. Online, you keep all the inventory at your house and ship, or you have an online sales store, and there's a lot of different places where you can send your inventory to, and they do all the shipping and you don't have to worry about any of that. Being a business through other companies that allow you to be the face of their business and have your own store. There's a billion different ways in today's society to own your own business. So figure out what is going to work best for you and for those who may or may not be joining you with your venture, and be 100% honest. Like, do we really want to 100% do everything ourselves? Do we want to be our own business but have somebody else do the shipping? Or do we just want to be part of another company where all we got to do is sell the product and that's it? So figure all of that stuff out. These are questions that need to be asked. Don't just willy-nilly, well, we got a business and we don't know what we're doing. We don't know how we're doing it. Somebody asks you a question. I don't know. We just sell things. You know what I mean? You need that. What do they say? Like 15-second elevator pitch. You need to be able to describe your business and describe it in such a way, like a commercial, like somebody knows what it is that you do. How can they get in touch with you? That's another thing. Making sure that you set up your website, making sure if you're going to use a website, make sure you have your email, make sure you have your business cards, make sure you look into legitimizing your business. Stop being a business when you're really not a business. Stop putting LLC behind your name or trademark behind your name or any of these other things behind your name when you really haven't done it. Because if something goes wrong, you are on the line because you're not legitimate but you're saying you are. And I'm not saying before you start to go right off and spend thousands of dollars getting legitimate. You definitely want to wait if you can, depending on the type of business you're doing. Until you know that this is something you're going to want to do and you're making money behind it. You're getting Uncle Sam involved and you're barely selling one piece a month. You know what I mean? So I understand some people waiting until they are continuously making money. They're having to re-up once a month or re-up twice a month, or they have continuous regular customers and they can see that they are continually building. I can understand that. But I would suggest that you trademark your name, that you get your DBA or trademark your name so that when you are ready to go legit, nobody in your city or state already has that name. So at least get your DBA, doing business as, so that much of you can be legit. Reserve your website name. If you're going to do a website with your business name, go to GoDaddy or wherever. You can buy your website link without your name is already reserved. It's bought. Can't nobody else use it. So you can do that. There are things that you can do in the interim of, becoming 100% legitimized. So you've take steps towards that and do the little things that you can do. Get you a mentor, an accountability partner. If it's not somebody on your team already, maybe you know someone who's gone through the work and they're willing to share. Maybe you do have to pay a little bit of money to get a mentor, somebody who checks in with you weekly or monthly, and you got to pay $50 a month or something like that, because everything isn't for free. Everything is not for free. So stop thinking that if somebody's done the work, they should be willing to share for free. Everybody isn't willing to share for free, nor should they. Some people might share some information for free. They might give you a few tips, but they're not going to give you everything for free. And we should not expect them to, because they've done all the lead work. They've done all the hard work. They've spent years perfecting and falling and getting back up and falling and getting back up. Why should they give all of that away to everybody else So now everybody can only call them, and this is what we do. We only call them when we have a question. We only call them when we want some information. So that we're just leeching off of them. Hey, you did the work, now tell me how you did it. And we don't want to give them any type of acknowledgement for their hard work that's now helping us. So some people do. Some people don't mind helping, but some people ask for a little bit of compensation, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's just me personally. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. And if you can afford it, use it. I mean, there's people who are asking all different types of prices. So $50, $20, $10, $100. And for one, I don't think that the more expensive, the better the information. If I could get $100, I might charge $100. But if I'm not really known, but I do have a lot of information to share, and maybe I'm not even really looking to sell it. I'm just looking, for me, the money is to make sure that you show up. Sometimes people don't show up unless they pay for something. They'll tell you, yeah, I need to talk to you, and you're giving it away for free, and then you're not there. You don't show up for your appointed time, or you call 6 hours after the appointed time expecting them to be able to take you now, even though your appointment was at 2. So if you pay $20 and it's non-refundable, they figure, well, she gonna show up. He gonna show up. So just whatever it is that you're trying to do, give it your all. Be 100% in. If you are bringing people in, or if you are going in with somebody else, be 100% honest with yourself. Is this something that I really want to do? Am I going to be all in? If you're not going to be all in, then don't be a partner. Be a helper. Say, listen, I can help you out from time to time, but I don't want to take on the responsibility of being a partner, of being vested into this business. Make sure the people that you have on your team are vested into the success of the business, because when a business is successful, all of those people reap the rewards, So make sure they're not just here for the rewards, but they're also there to sow seed. They're also there to do the digging. They're also there to get their hands dirty and help build the foundation and, help promote and all the things that go into starting a business from the ground floor. Make sure that those people are there also to help, and make sure that you are surrounded by people who understand that you are trying to do something. You cannot spread yourself so thin that you are doing things for everybody else, and then when it's time to do something for you, you don't have any energy left. You're exhausted, you're tired, because you're helping Susie Q over here, you're helping Jimmy over here, you're helping, you're working late at work all the time. You're always telling the boss, yes, nobody's helping you at home, so you got to do everything at home as well. The girls want to go hang out. You can't do everything. You can't be everything to everyone and still build your dreams. So sometimes you got to get used to, or learn how to say, not today, not right now. Maybe you have one day a week that, okay, this is my non-business day, because even businesses are closed sometimes. And you say, look, I can do whatever I want at this time. Or give yourself now working hours. I'm going to work my business 8 hours a day. Do something towards your dreams every single day. Give yourself something. Touch your business, touch your dreams every single day. I do 5-6 days a week. I have the one day that I don't. Sunday is my family day. So if you do it 7 days a week, 6 days a week, but make sure the majority of your week, at least 5 days a week, you are touching your business. You are touching your dreams. You are reading a book, or you are working on your craft, or you are Googling some information. Do something towards your business every single day. And finally, give yourself a deadline. Don't just say, I'll be done when I'll be done. I removed our launch date because I didn't want to be pressured into doing something before we were ready. But what that has in turn done is it hasn't given me that push to be done. Now I can take my time because I don't really have a release date. Give yourself a time frame. Everything on your list, every check, have a time frame. I need this done by. I need this done by. This needs to be done by, because all of these things need to be done by here so that we can do X, Y, and Z. Whether it's launch, whether it's whatever it is, give yourself deadlines, and above all, accountability. Whether it's somebody else that you need to be accountable to, which works better than trying to be accountable to yourself, but somebody else who checks in with you, whether it's once a week, you have a task list for the week, and then you have to let that person know, what have you done? Be faithful, be diligent, be determined, be focused this year. It's a brand new decade. No more sitting on the side bench. No more, on the sideline wishing and, oh, I wish I could get in the game. Get in the game. All right, guys, 15 minutes. I have talked your ear off. I hope you got something wonderful out of this. I appreciate you guys for watching, for sharing, for tuning in, and for supporting me. I love you so much. I hope you had a blessed week and have an even greater weekend. Talk to you later.